Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 4 p.m. news and weather updates from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got an update to a story we brought to you a few hours ago about a trio who tried to rob a gun store. Now 3 people were caught on surveillance video trying to break into First Light Guns and Ammo on North Caswell Street in LaGrange. They say the trio left in an older model gold or tan SUV that was parked behind Bill's Grill. Now, all 3 men were wearing face coverings and gloves. But anyone with information on who these 3 people are should call deputies at 252-559-6118. Or you can reach out to the Lenore Crime Stoppers line at 252-523-4444. Now we also want to highlight news out of Washington where President Trump has decided to impose a 25% tariff on all goods being imported from India. Now again, this is breaking news ahead of the expected news that tariffs were expected to jump on August 1st. The tariff where President Trump has imposed a 25% tariff on all goods from India will begin on August 1st. On the Truth Social post, the president said India's tariffs were, quote, far too high, end quote, and that India would face an additional penalty for its reliance on Russian energy and military equipment. The announcement comes on the heels of the president reiterating that the August 1st Friday deadline will not be extended. Dozens of countries remain on the line for tariffs as high as 20%. Now, if you're worried about how all this will affect you, you're not alone. On Monday, the Yale University Budget Lab said the average household will lose as much as $2,400 this year alone. It's the highest UF tariff hike since 1934. Now we need to highlight your weather forecast. We're continuing to watch for a few showers and storms dotting some of our more southern counties this afternoon. Here's a look at exactly what we've got going on outside. A lot of the showers and storms we've seen so far today have really been focused south of Highway 264. Now we are again seeing a little bit of development near kind of between New Bern and Vanceboro. Not a lot there, but zooming it in on the area of had been a thunderstorm. Now its thunderstorm has pretty much died out. That had been sitting up over Havelock and just to the north of Newport. Now that system again is kind of gone. And we're also tracking again this cluster of thunderstorms that had looked fairly impressive as of 3 o'clock, but now we're at 4 o'clock and things are looking less. And it's some rain showers coming down certainly, but not seeing the same sort of thunderstorm threat that had been present an hour ago, and it's about 30 minutes ago. But let's zoom the picture out a little bit further, and now we can get to your air temperatures, which are currently reading in the upper 80s to low 90s. We do have 93 degrees being reported through Rocky Mount, Greenville, as well as Kinston. We've got 92 right now in Washington, 91 in Edenton, Goldsboro, and Kenansville. As you get closer to the water, you're looking at more of the upper 80s. We've got 87 degrees in Manio, 89 in Hatteras. Now, Beaufort again noticeably cooler thanks to the presence of those showers and thunderstorms, really launching some of that cooler air into the Atlantic Beach, Beaufort area. But it certainly feels quite a bit hotter when you factor in the humidity, which right now is pushing your feels-like temperature across most of eastern North Carolina, either into the upper 90s or the triple digits. It's going to be another hot day again coming up for tomorrow, but there will be more rain showers than the forecast for your Thursday. For this evening, though, a lot of the rain showers and storms will continue to fade away. Early tomorrow morning, cloud cover will be present, and then rain showers and storms will start to roll over some of our more coastal sections. Kind of seeing around the Crystal Coast. Areas south of 264 will be more open to, again, some showers and storms coming in. And then as we head towards 4, 5, and 6 o'clock at night, we'll get another round of rain moving through the east, coming in from the west. And that's part of the cold front that will bring us some relief from the heat and humidity. I know I'm certainly looking forward to. That frontal boundary you can see there further up towards our northwest. It does have, again, several areas of low pressure riding along that frontal boundary. It is not just one system. Again, it's kind of a collection of systems that will force rain into the east as it moves in late Thursday night into early Friday morning. And then from this point on, we are in need of those two areas of low pressure off to our west to sink further south. That would give us more of an opportunity to really soak in that lower humidity air that will be present in Virginia by the time we get to your Friday afternoon to Friday evening. Now, we won't see that cooler and drier air roll into the east until we get to the upcoming weekend. Overnight lows expected to dip down into the 60s, possibly Friday night. Right now we've got it set at about 69 degrees, so some areas will see the upper 60s, others may stay in the low 70s, but for Saturday and Sunday and even Monday, we're again looking at more of a likely situation where more of eastern North Carolina experiences some of that lower humidity. It's going to feel quite nice out there. Now through next week, we'll gradually start to see that heat and humidity make a comeback. We're not looking at anything like we had last weekend, but of course we will be getting warmer, and with those overnight lows creeping back up, that is a sign that humidity will make more of a play later on in the week than what we're going to be looking at for your Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as we start the next work week. Well, that's all we have time for today's 4 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back coming up at 7:10 a.m. with Jim and Gigi. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow.